pero sin sentirlo con tu jab. Y sintiendo con tu jab, pues.
You heard Goody Petronelli in the Hagler's corner telling him that obviously Duran's trying to load up with the right. That's not a scoop. Everybody knows it. Round 2 scheduled for 15.
And Hagler said something very interesting. He said, yeah, I know. He's trying to get that thumb in there. Of course, Duran gave a thumb to Davey Moore early in their fight, whether intentional or not. It blinded Moore's vision and helped him win that fight, and the Hagler camp very concerned about that tonight.
A slow boil here. We haven't had any eruptions as yet. Duran with a short left hand. Hagler with a left hand of his own to the side of Duran's face. Hagler there showing the stiff jab and then the left cross to the head of Duran.
I think the key question right now in everyone's mind is, can Duran hurt Hagler? We haven't seen any evidence yet. He hasn't hit him with anything, and that's what Hagler's really waiting for. He wants to see.
The second warning from the referee, Stanley Cristosulo, to Duran about a low blow. And we're in the second round.
Early on, Duran is getting under the jab and the straight left of Hagler, and so it'll be incumbent upon Hagler, as he blocks that right, to use the uppercut effectively on the inside, as he's doing right there.
Hagler working with the free left hand there as Duran was holding on. Duran with a short right.
So far in this fight, it's Hagler who's working harder on the inside. Many people thought it would be Duran who would be ripping shots to the body and the head.
Just past the halfway mark of round 2. Hagler with a left hand to the head of Duran. That straightened him up. That right hand of Duran was blocked by Hagler. And we're starting to get the first indications of strength here. As it looks like Hagler's having no problem moving Duran. Hagler comes from downstairs with an uppercut. Less than a minute to go. Hagler with the left hand on the head of Duran, and Duran gives him a sneer. The familiar sneer of Duran is back. And now we're starting to percolate as the champion, Hagler, is starting to unwind. Duran with the right hand on the head of Hagler.
Duran just waiting to drop the right hand in. He feels that's his ticket to win this fight. So far, most have been blocked by Hagler, but 1 or 2 have gotten in. That one was blocked.
The crowd erupts every time Duran throws something, and in the last few seconds he had a right hand block that he missed with a right, but yet there were cheers from the crowd. Hagler seems intent on getting off first. That right hand by Duran was short on the chest of Hagler.
When Hagler is fighting as a lefty, his punches are a little wider. Some people think that may be a problem for him, and Duran may be able to get inside the wide left hand.
In Hagler's corner now. Too late to pick up any conversation, but Al, it seems that Hagler is being very effective with his jab. But Duran has not been able to solve that.
Well, as we head into round 3, he's landing the jab, but I don't think quite as often as he wants to, Sal. But will Duran be able to avoid it as we go on in this fight?
That right hand by Duran picked off by Hagler again. And through 2 rounds, Hagler staying outside of Duran's power. Step back.
We thought we might see a little more lateral movement from Hagler to confuse Duran. That was something Moore and Cuevas did not do in their fights, but he really has been going right at Duran.
Duran short again. A left to the stomach by Duran as Hagler missed and was out of position. So the legend still has the cute moves, knows when to take advantage.
And as we said at the top, if there's a way that Duran would win this fight, I think it would be that way. He just slipped a straight left by Hagler. It's his defensive skills that I think will make this fight for him. Now on the inside, Hagler doing most of the punching.
Duran insists that he's in tip-top shape. He trained for most of the summer. Hagler did the same. Hagler just brought a right uppercut onto the face of Duran. We're halfway through round number 3.
And this fight has certainly turned into a chess match. If people thought it would be a brawl, so far it is not that. And maybe it was never meant to be because we have 2 master boxers in there.
Hagler showing tremendous respect for Duran. Staying outside of his power, he just switched to the orthodox style and banged Duran with a lead right hand. Hagler stays in the orthodox stance and switches left. Less than a minute to go in round 3. Duran with a left to the head. Hagler with a right to the head of Duran. Duran with a short right hand in the face of Hagler. Another right hand by Duran to the head of Hagler. With a big left hand that rocked Duran. Duran with a right uppercut. And now Duran has gotten Hagler into a major exchange here in round 3. And this is where Roberto wants him at close range, especially on the ropes. You'll notice that Hagler just spun away from the ropes. He doesn't want to be there.
And now Duran coming forward. Apparently he feels after that exchange that he can fight inside with Hagler. And they were both throwing flurries in that round.
Duran moments ago ducked underneath an express train of a left hand by Hagler. Hagler caught nothing but air.